this game happened on Saturday?
It's different depending on where the game is. Now, is this at either?
It's in Chapel Hill.
It's in Chapel Hill. So when I look at we have the game in Cameron, it always brings me back because I've been lucky enough to win in Cameron. I haven't lost there. But most of the time it takes me back to two fond memories in Cameron. It was my freshman year when we had spoiled senior night of, the landlord, JJ, all those guys that were really, obviously they were a really great team. But to go in there and, spoil senior night, we spoiled a couple senior nights, was, obviously something that you hold and never forget. But Tyler hitting a big shot, and obviously my junior year having a big game, a couple dunks, some blocks. I was playing 3 and 4 at that time. I was athletic enough, young enough to get up and down the floor, and strong enough to be able to bang with the bigs. They had bigs back then. But at our place, the one that comes to mind is my senior night when my family was there. My dad was incarcerated for some time. My freshman year to my junior year, I wasn't sure if he's going to be able to see me play again in person. And I was lucky enough that he was able to get a pass, but come down to Chapel Hill. My brother was there. I had to do my senior speech. Obviously, we got a win, got a chance to dance in front of the crowd and give our farewell before we went to the tournament. But the memories that come to my mind is us on senior night and us be able to have our seniors start on the court, play a game, win a game, and play in front of my family, who I wasn't sure was all going to be able to be there during that time. So those are some of the fondest memories that bring back to me at, in the Dean Dome when we played against the Dukies my senior year, my final year.
You get
and there's also another memory. Of course, we remember.
Go ahead.
When Tyler broke his nose, we was ready to scrap a little bit. He had a little leakage. Tyler got Gerald Henderson gave him a little elbow. Ironically enough, they do their own podcast. They've done their own podcast since then. Tyler does a podcast now, but they've had their own podcast since then. But back then there was some beef and there was some smoke, as you would say, and that kind of made the rivalry even that much more intense when Tyler caught the elbow and his nose was bleeding a little bit. So that was a memory that I'll never forget. And then of course senior night.
Did you guys call him Psycho T, or was that just media people and fans on campus?
Yeah, we did. So
you would say what's up, Psycho? You would say what's up, Psycho?
Big man, or something like that. Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't say psycho. I mean, I guess yeah. Think about it. I would say big man or big dog. Psycho. I wouldn't say Psycho T, but yeah, Psycho was or T. Yeah. But we would say Psycho. It would be in a different manner. But it came from our strength and conditioning coach. Jonas Serration. Big shout out to him. He came up with the name for a lot of different people. Obviously, some of them can't say on air now. But he called me Charmin, things like that.
He called you Charmin?
Say how soft, some people mess with you, say you soft. But the name changed throughout the year. My names have changed throughout different times.
Maybe you could. I mean, Charmin could also mean just high quality. It's a quality. It's a quality toilet paper.
Three plies, right? So yeah, it's not what he meant when he said it. Was that the nicknames changed over years? But yes, we did call him Psycho sometimes. Psycho T, T, Psych. Yeah, we called him that then. Now we're grown ups, we're adults. We don't walk up to him and call him Psycho. Mind you can't just
you can't do that nowadays. Different world now, for sure. Oh goodness. All right. I think I might see you in Charlotte sooner than later. I think because you're going to Charlotte.